Greetings trainers and welcome to the channel. Today's video is all about friends, friendship levels, bonuses you get from it. Just a quick review of all the information that's available on your friend screen. So if you click on your picture in the lower left hand corner, it brings up where you can go between your own information and your friends list. At the top it shows how many friends you have. I currently have 196. Where your picture is located on the left hand side, you can go from offline to online. When you switch to online, you're letting your friends know that you're ready to be invited to remote raids. You're online and you're prepared to be invited. So that's what that is mostly used for. Right next to that you have the add a friend feature. It's exactly what it is. You share your code with people, they share their code with you. You can use a QR code to scan their code directly, or they can scan yours, or you can just key in the trainer code that's right there and add them to your friends list. Simple as that. A new feature, the invite feature, just came out recently within the last month or two, which I have not used it yet, but what it is a referral code that allows you to get somebody who may be new to the game, who's about to sign up, to use your referral code, or if they haven't played the game in at least 90 days, and over 90 days, you give them your code when they return to the game, and you will receive bonuses based on what they do in their game. So instead of it just being a one referral bonus, you get bonuses periodically as they progress in the game, and it's a great feature. I've looked into it. I unfortunately have not got a chance to actually do it yet. Right next to the invite button is the search button. It's exactly what it sounds like. You can search for a trainer's name by nickname and pull them up, and it's just a lot quicker, especially now that they allow up to 400 friends in the game, so it's a much quicker way to find them. Now below here is your list of friends, exactly what it is, and each line has quite a bit of information for you that you can use. You got their picture right there on the left hand side. If their background is red, they're Team Valor. If their background is yellow, they're Team Instinct, and blue is Mystic. So that's going to give you an idea what team they're on. It's not really crucial information, but it's neat to know. The small gray arrow next to their picture means you have sent them a gift and they have not opened it yet. So they're holding a gift from you and they haven't opened it yet. So you will not be able to send them another gift. You'll notice that some of the people do not have information as far as the last Pokemon they caught, or it doesn't say you sent them a gift, or they've been active 2 days. Like I have one here that is blank. That is an option in the settings where you can turn off sharing your information about what you caught with your friends. So if somebody turns that off, it's blank. That's all that means. It really doesn't mean anything's wrong or anything like that. It just means that they have their settings put to where you can't see what they recently did. Also, on the right hand side, it tells you when the person played last. This can be important if you're noticing you're not getting activity from somebody maybe that you don't really know in person, and it shows that they haven't played in at least 2 or more days, so they're not very active. Now that could mean that they've just been off for a few days and they're about to play again. Doesn't really mean anything, and it doesn't go any higher than 2+. So even if they don't play for a month, it's still going to say 2+ days ago, or today, or yesterday. It kind of is a small window of showing you when they played last. One of the big things on this screen that's important to know is right next to the profile picture of your friend, if you see a blue ring around them, like the 2 right here, that means you've interacted with them for today. Meaning they opened a gift, or you battled together, or whatever you had to do to interact with that friend for today towards your friendship level, it's already been done. In this case, I wouldn't open the gifts that they sent me today because we've already interacted. I would wait until tomorrow, open those gifts, and get another day's interaction. You can still interact plenty of times, but if you're just trying to build up friendship level, it's not going to go any further. You can only interact with the person one time that counts towards your friendship level. So that's pretty much everything that's on this screen. So now we'll go to the actual profile screen, which I guess we can go over these different searches. Down here in the bottom right corner, you can change the order of your friends list by name, nickname, friendship level, gifts, if they've sent you gifts to open, or if they can receive gifts. So that's very useful. And if you hit it twice, it changes the order from ascending or descending. Now I'm going to go here so I can bring up the very top person on my list, who is my girlfriend Nicole, because we're obviously the best friends. She was my first friend, so we're further along as friendship levels go than anybody else. And if you look at her picture, she hasn't played in a couple days, and then I've sent her a gift she hasn't opened yet. But if you click on your friend's picture, it's going to bring up some extra details. It's going to give you level, how far they got to go. You can see I cannot send a gift because they have an unopened one. You can click battle to battle them or trade to trade with them. Gives you a bunch of great information. The best thing that I like on here is if you click on their name where the hearts are for your friendship levels in the top left hand corner, you can see what bonuses you're currently getting, and I will give a more in-depth example at the end of this as far as the number. But you know, at this point in our friendship, great friends, we get a discount for trading, small one, and a small bump in attack if we raid together, as well as an extra raid ball to throw, a premier ball to throw. So that's nice. The real benefits come from Ultra Friends, which is the next level up. But from this screen, if you swipe back and forth, you can see the different levels. And the best thing about this is it tells you how far you got to go to get the next level. All we need is 4 more days of interaction, and we get to the next level, which is a better discount for trades, better attack, and 2 raid balls, 2 premier balls to throw. And then if you go to the next level, it means we're 64 days from hitting Ultra Friends, which is our best friends, best friends, which is the best thing to hit. It's very beneficial, but really once you get here to Ultra Friends, most of what you need is good there, unless you're just a hardcore player and you need that extra bump. You know, being best friends is great, but Ultra Friends is my main goal with the people that I know on my friends list. Other than that, the people that I don't know, my goal is just to get them leveled up as much as possible, maybe to Ultra Friends, but it's just for the experience, which I will also go over here momentarily. So when you have your first interaction, you become good friends with that person right off the bat. You can do it the first day you become friends with them. You just open a gift, raid with them, whatever. You get 3,000 experience, and you can now start trading. You can't trade shadows or mythicals, but you could trade. The trade cost is fairly low as long as you're just trading a normal Pokemon with them. But if you want to trade a special, which you can only trade a special once a day, that has to do with a shiny or a legendary, it's going to cost a lot of Stardust until you're better friends. So that's a whole nother topic, but trading is very expensive to become better friends. But here you go, 7 days of interactions, and they do not have to be in a row as long as you interact for 7 days, which means opening a gift, battle together. Most of the time it's gifts. I can send gifts to people all over the world. They can open them, we get an interaction. I can open their gifts, we get an interaction once a day, 7 days of it, and we become great friends. Now, this is where it starts to get, a little more profitable, because great friends is worth 10,000 experience just like that, just for 7 days of interaction, which is easy to do. It just comes naturally. And if you can have 400 friends and you're sending gifts and open gifts like crazy, experience is going to be like crazy. 10,000 becomes 20,000 if you're able to coordinate a lucky egg with it, which is great. But most people really focus on the lucky eggs once they hit Ultra Friends and above. Now, Ultra Friends, that's 30 days of interaction. Again, it doesn't have to be in a row. Is worth 50,000 experience, which is big. And that means 100,000 if you have a lucky egg on when you hit that. So that is a ton of experience. And then 90 days. Takes a really long time to build it up. But as far as experience goes, that's 100,000 experience. So if you take a friend from new friend all the way up to 90 days without any lucky eggs or anything, just, raiding, trading, whatever you got to do to interact, opening your gifts, you're going to get 163,000 experience for that one friend just from your friendship bonus experience. So experience has never been this easy to accumulate this fast, and so leveling up has gotten a lot easier, of course, until you get into the higher levels. But that is the huge benefit of friendships. So the biggest takeaway, in my opinion, is being able to click on the person's picture, click up on the left-hand corner, and just get an idea how far away you are. Once you get to where it's one more day, try to drop an egg or get with them and be like, hey, I want to do a lucky egg before we become the next level. Get the most experience you can out of it. And to get the most interactions you can per day, watch for those little blue rings around their profile picture. If you've already interacted with them today, focus on the people you haven't. Send them gifts, open gifts from them to get that next one. I will do one right here. I'm going to open this gift. All right. Now this one did not have a ring around it, so I'm opening the gift. See what I get. Got some Ultra Ball and some Stardust. Not much, but it says friendship increased, and it did. You can't really see it, but it's because it's minor. But when I go back out, now the blue ring is around it. I've now interacted with that person for today, and I can move on to the next person and open as many gifts as I can, send as many gifts as I can to get the most out of it. You can see I've interacted with a lot of these people, so I'm not going to open these gifts until tomorrow. Now, once you've become maxed out and best friends, you would think there's really no benefit other than just getting some items and stuff with sending gifts and doing things together, other than, if you can raid with the person, you'll get the raid bonus and stuff. But interacting once you've become ultra friends, or best friends, once you become best friends, you can still become lucky friends. And it's random and it's somewhat rare. I don't know the exact percentage, but it is random. It's a roll of the dice. You interact and you become lucky friends. If you become lucky friends, that means your next trade will be a lucky trade automatically. So right now, the lucky trade odds are 5% or so, I believe, when you're just randomly trading with people. And I believe it moves up a little bit more based on your friendship level, but lucky trades are rare. And you don't want to be trading, legendaries or something really big if it might not be lucky. But when you become lucky friends, it is automatically a lucky trade, the next trade you do. So that's when you become lucky friends and you really think about what you want to trade one another in order to make it really worth it. All right, here are some words you can use in your search box to help you find certain friends quicker. Again, you can hold a lot of friends now. So if you go into your search and type in lucky, it's going to show you all your lucky friends. So that's a really quick search because you're probably not going to have a whole lot of lucky friends at any given time, considering that it is rare and you already have to be best friends before you can hit it. Interactable is a good one too because it shows you all the friends that you have not interacted with. These were the people who you want to go ahead and open gifts from them, send gifts to them, get your daily interaction in if you can. Giftable works in the same basic way. Now anybody who can receive a gift from you will come up. So you can only hold 20 gifts at a time. You go spin some stops, you get 20 gifts, you can't get any more while you have them. So you go in, you type in giftable, you send those 20 gifts to the people on your list who can receive them, and then you start spinning stops again. So that's a very useful term to search for to get your friends organized and send them the gifts. You can also search for friends based on your level with them. If you type in friend level and then a number, it's going to work just like you see on the screen here. You type in friend level 0 and it's going to bring you people who you have had no interactions with whatsoever, that you are not any type of friends with. If you type in 1, it's going to show all your good friends. Friend level 2, great friends, and so on. Very, very useful if you do max out at 400 friends. This is going to make things so much easier for you and quicker to maybe you want to focus on getting your zeros, your people you haven't interacted with at all, to interact with you, or keep checking back, and if they're not opening gifts or sending gifts, then you might have to consider removing them from your friends and trying to get more active friends. And here's an example of the benefits of trading that you'll get from your friendship level. At good friends, with the one interaction, you do get the 3,000 experience like I discussed earlier, and you really don't get a discount. So the cost of trading is the cost of trading. It can be really high for stuff that you do not have yet, for Pokemon you do not have, or for legendaries. It can be rough. At Great Friends, which is the 7-day interactions, it's 10,000 experience and 20% discount of Stardust for trades. So it's not great. Again, it doesn't become really beneficial to trade until you become Ultra Friends. But if you're just trading regular Pokemon that you both already have, not legendaries or anything, it's still fairly cheap. I believe at Great Friends it'd be like 80 Stardust or so. It might be 100. I know it was 100 at one point when I did it. But again, the benefits start with Ultra Friends. At Ultra Friends, 30 days worth of interactions, 50,000 experience, which is great, you're getting a 92% discount on your trades. So all of a sudden now you're paying 8% of what the total cost is to trade with your Stardust. So that's where it is. And best friends, again, 100,000 experience for 90 days of interactions is 96%, which is even better. But the jump from great friends to ultra friends goes from 20% discount to a 92% discount, which is massive. So really, ultra friends to me is enough to get most of what I want done. I would want to become best friends with anybody who I play with a lot. I mean, if you got a small group or even a big group that you just are raiding with all the time and trading with all the time, best friends is the way to go. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you maybe learn one or two things you didn't know about the friendship. Most of this was pretty basic information, but if you don't play much, this can all be kind of new. And some of the little things, I know I've met a lot of people who didn't realize that the blue ring around people's profile picture meant that you interacted. That's a useful thing. Some people don't know about some of the search terms you can use. Little things like that do make the gameplay a lot easier, and I hope something in this video helped you. If it did, hit that like button. If I missed something, leave a comment in the bottom. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what I missed, and it would share information with other people that they may not know. I'm sure there's a lot of things on here I don't know. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.